Hi, this is StarQuip from server 192, formerly of server 191 Bloodwine. Playing Star Trek Fleet Command. Okay guys, I know I haven't actually made a video for over a week now. I've been trying to sort some other things out, mainly to do with my SunQuip's account. I'll try and do a video on it on the weekend, but basically he's not going to play anymore. It's for a free-to-play player, and because other players on this server know he's my nephew and have issues with me, are taking it out on him, and yeah, it's not fair. He can't play the game. I'll explain more better on the weekend, but he's been harassed in the game and it's not fair, and he sorry about that. Yeah, sorry, SunQuip has been harassed by other players in the game. Like, one of them is level 41, attacking a level 29 constantly is just unfair. Just because he knows he's my nephew, he's constantly hitting him, and yeah, he's struggling to be able to find a reason to play. The downside is that I was enjoying the fact that we were playing a game together. We were creating videos together. I did wonder why for the last month he had been a bit quiet about it, playing the game. Basically, you got to 29 to be able to compete in the events, participate in the events. But then he found himself basically too high in the Federation, so he had to kill big ships, but his ship wasn't strong enough, and he couldn't mine enough resources to upgrade. So the only way he would have been able to play the game is to buy packs. And the thing was, he was a free-to-play player because he's an 11-year-old boy who does not have money to spend on the game. But so it got to a point that he's going to school. He can't spend time on it. And when he's putting his ship out to mine, he's just getting hit even at 0 in his cargo. As soon as he put his ship out, it was getting hit. And even with his main ship, which was a Mayflower, isn't it? He's got a... As you can see, I'm rebuilding my... sorry, I've just got home, and Stella. So he's building the Federation. Yeah, Mayflower. But because he's free-to-play player, he never was able to go and do swarm events because he couldn't get the Franklin. So he couldn't do the dailies for the Franklin, and when events require the Franklin to do he just couldn't do it because of his high level, and his Mayflower wasn't strong enough. So unless he spent money, he could not. Once he got to level 29, he hit a brick wall. And yeah, so basically he had to give up. And I'll go through all that a bit more in a video on the weekend when I've got time to sit down and do it. I'm busy during the week, don't have the time to sort of sit down and do it and I'm trying to kind of see if I can get him to help me so he can explain his feelings. But he's not really in the mood to, so we'll see how he feels on the weekend. I did actually create a few videos, but I end up deleting them because my mood in them was not... I think I should not have... I didn't want to put them out there because my mood was not the best. I've calmed down, not as cranky as I was with what was happening, and yeah, there's not much we can do with it. It's a PvP game, and it's just... I think it's not set up right, because I'm at 44 and I can't hit a 28, but a 41 can go and constantly hit a 29. It's... yeah, I don't understand that, but yeah, well, I'm not even sure what my minimum I can hit, but I know I definitely can't hit a 28. Because there's, that mission where you got to send your small ships and hit each other to a PvP one. Well, there's always 28 ships in there and I can't hit them, so I can't. I go hope they'll hit me, or I gotta wait for a 33 to come in and do it. So yeah. Anyway, getting back to where I'm up at the moment. I keep getting my alliance helping me at the moment. Okay, what have we got here before I go any further? Okay, now Scopely did give me that package, which I'll put it in the video, so I was able to fix that up. Now, where I'm up to in my faction. Okay, I still need a 1,800, so in here we're getting, what, 700. So that's 14 for 2 days, so I'm basically 3 days away, and that chest is 3 days. So unless I can get points in somewhere else, I'm 3 days away from getting to the next one there, so that I can unlock these things for research. So yeah, that's what I'm up to there. I can't do that. Okay, so when it comes to the research, I've done a lot of work in the research. It's where I spend most of it. Okay, so what are we up to here? I'm sort of stuck because unless you buy a pack is the only way you can do this research. It's getting close. And this one I think was, what, that's 21k, so that's way off. But I was wanting to do this, so I need to get that so I can get this done. Which means I'm going to get to the next, which is about 3 days away. Again, you need a lot of that to do that, so I haven't done that yet. And well, we might have these points. I've got enough points that I don't know, do I do that one or do you do this one? No, not this one. This one, which is 1,000. Do I save up for the 1,000 one? Or do I get this first one? This one here. Bonus scrapping speed. Now that would be handy. So maybe I should do that one. I can do that now if I convert the things. You sort of thinking, oh, what do I do? What do I do? I've scrapped my ship plenty of times at the moment. As you can see, I got 2.8 billion from all the rewards. So, oh, that's what I can do. There's another billion sitting there, isn't there? Okay. Come here and collect this. So what do we get here? We've got those tokens, and we've got just over about 350 million still there. So we'll claim that. And we'll claim this here. So we get the rare mud ring. That looks like a ring. That's what it looks like to me. It's supposed to be. And we get the missions. Now, I did the missions, the third set of missions, and I was disappointed it didn't get much. But the thing I like here is there's almost 1 billion still here, so we'll claim that. So, yes, I'm pretty happy now. Got to pause for a minute. The dog decided to bark. And my mum's dog. I think he misses me mum. Okay, so I've still got all this to do. I've only just got home. So I've got, 7 hours to do that one and this one. So I've got a lot of work to do. So we're ranked number 1 there. By the time I do what I've got to do, we should definitely secure and rank number 1. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Wouldn't have done much for me. Climbing all that. Except now I've got 3.1 billion in steel. That makes me happy. That doesn't help. It didn't help here. So yeah. So it's not much to watch. I've just got to go and kill some Romulan ships. And I just thought I'll paste this together tonight. Things might happen between now and then. But yeah, I just thought I'd let you know where I'm at to. it just every time I've gone to make a video, it's been no one's showing. And Rev have made one. I thought, well, there's no use me being the third person making the same video. I bet you someone else has already made it as well. So one of the reasons are, and because of the dental work, I'm being a bit not in the mood to do much. So be able to talk much at the moment is what I meant. But hey, it's getting better. Pain's going. So yeah, well, I'll make this do for now, and I'll do what I need to do for the events. And when I get to the missions, might put the record back on and show you the missions. See if they're any better than the last ones. Okay? Catch us later. Actually, we've just got to claim that mission, don't we? Here we go. I'm not going to do the mission right now. What's it saying up here? My dailies. I think I'll be level 28. Okay. Not a problem. Well, you get 1 million still for doing it. Anyway, I won't be doing that at the moment. I've got other more important things to do. So we'll go and do that. Finish this. Okay, I'm just putting this little shot in as I upgrade to show you after the research what the difference are, what got refunded. So I haven't actually sat down and calculated, but basically I must have got around about 9.6 back. So I just thought that was interesting. Here's just come on, so I gotta stop. Okay guys, I've just about finished this research. I'm going to add it to the video I was doing, which I didn't get to end up putting it online last night. Got too tired, sorry. I'm getting pretty tired lately, but things will get better. Okay, so that's finished. Now, let's come to here. Okay, so what have we got here? We got 36k, we can afford to do that. Okay, so now we've gone to the next level. Okay. So I can afford to get this. Okay, so we got that. Now I need some of this. I can't afford to get much of it. I've got to decide how much of that I'm going to get. What if I go... I'll do that. And go that. Okay, so now we can get this. Can I get that? No, I can't. Need more of that. I can get that. And what to go up there for? What's this one? Well, how much? Okay, so I'll go to two for now. Now, still can't afford that. We can get this. I can only go to 2 of that. Okay. So I can't get that, but we can do this. Okay, so that gave me another 95 there. Still short. So for me to get that, it's still going to take 180 there. 90 there. That's still going to take a couple of days. Yeah, something went wrong there. Anyway, got to the next level. Okay, if I do this here, it's not going to help either. Scoundrel. And I'll spend the 5 there. Okay. So I've got to wait 4 hours before I can upgrade and see what it goes like with the extra. Okay guys, sorry about all that. The cats are playing in the background. And so you can hear it, and the heater kept coming on. So I apologise, but I'll let you keep watching. I can't do those yet. Well, I will by the time I finish doing my faction stuff. Now, there was something I was going to make the video about the faction. Because I used the jelly, it doesn't really affect. Say if you were a faction, say Federation or something. If you use the Federation ship to kill the Federation, you actually realise that you're actually. I should open this up so I can show you. That one of the options, research options, are that if you use a faction ship, so it's not there. There's one of them that if you use a faction ship, you get more points. Well, might be just in one of. And what I was thinking is that when you're doing these faction events, make sure you're not using your faction ship. Yeah, this one here, increase plus and minus Federation points when using a Federation ship. So what I'd be saying is, if you're using a Federation ship to hit Federations to do your faction mine event, I'd stop doing that, because you're losing more points because you're using your Federation ship to kill the Federations, and it's actually costing you. So try and use a different ship. For me, I just use the jelly, which was under the assumption that is not a Federation ship, a faction ship. I hope it's not. But that was one of my thoughts that no one mentions, that when you're doing that faction event, which I'm doing at the moment, as you can see I'm doing at the moment, I'm using a jelly to do it all, which is not going to affect that plus and minus of that part of it. But what do I want now? I'll be just killing Romulans, that's all it is. And I've got these to collect, and I'll do it in front of you, but I'm worried that you might need them for something else later. So do I spend them? Because I didn't get much last time. I'd be happy if I got this one, but I think it was a Romulan, or if I remember right, last time. And so I don't really need them at the moment. They did bring back my favourite event, which is, I don't get it as much anymore. This one. No, it's not it. It must be already gone. It's the one similar to this one, but it's the one where this one is definitely, because this one you can spend just what you have to spend, which is about 6,160 points. But the other one is you've got to outbeat the other people that are playing in the event. I don't really like these ones anymore. I think compared to what I'm getting, the tokens from that helps me upgrade my jelly, which technically I did upgrade my jelly. I upgraded the one of the weapons on it from what I got from the event. It gave me enough to upgrade the weapon. So another free job. That's why I like that event, because it helps me upgrade my jelly for free. But that's probably what they've worked out, that I've been doing that. So they don't give me the event as much anymore. I don't know how you other guys on other servers are going, but I reckon we used to get it at least twice a week. Twice a month. Now we're lucky if we get once a month. I keep giving the XP one now, where we never used to get the XP. Personally, I prefer the officer upgrade packs because it's a better reward. Even though I need pastille, at the moment I can't upgrade me off. Use the XPs because most of me require faction points. I don't have any faction points at the moment, so I can't upgrade do the XP part, so I don't bother. And most of my officers that I want are all maxed anyway, so I'm not. It's only doing it for the rewards. I'm not doing it for trying to get officers. Where at least I'd rather do the one where I'm trying to open officers to get better officers, and then I can then upgrade them. But at the moment, it hasn't worked out that way. Yeah. So this is all. I've finished doing all the. I haven't done any of the faction stuff yet. I'm doing that, as you can see now. I did all this stuff. I did that early in the morning. I think I showed you. It was on the other video I showed you as I got this done. And I did get that thing from Scopely, that parts that because we did our research early, they did give us that a couple of days ago now. I do have a photo of it somewhere. So thank you Scopely for that. Yeah, so I'm trying to get some videos out. I've just been a bit busy at the moment, and things will get better, and I'll be able to get back into doing my videos. Plus, there hasn't really been much to make videos about. I haven't been upgrading my base, but I'm about to. I'm about to get enough steel to do that. So I should be able to do this very soon. And then we'll get to see what you need for the research one. Because we don't know how much steel or what we're going to need to upgrade this. So hopefully I think I'll have enough pastille in the next day or two, going by the way events are going, to upgrade this. That would be handy. I'm just curious what the research one is going to cost. I'm hoping it's not going to be too high. And as you can see, I have not done any building because I've been just saving all my pastille. So I've got all this to do. Yeah, I'm going to stop this one now, and I'll upload it to my PC and then add it to the video, start doing the video editing. Well, I can do the video editing and do this at the same time, I hope. It's not quite as simple as that, but I try my best. So I'll definitely be doing some more as we go, but like I said in the last video, the first half of this video, because it's a sort of a two-parter, is that by the time I make half of the videos these days, that no one show them, Rev have already done them. So yeah, I was surprised what I got done today, but when can I do it next now? Because don't tell me that's going to fall a bad time for me. Yeah, 22 hours. Okay. So that's going to put me, yeah, okay, well that's why, yeah, I didn't want it to fall at that time, but that's what's going to have to happen. Let's wait for the dog to stop barking. Okay, so I'll catch up with you definitely later. I know I've been getting them out late too on yous. I know I used to try and get them out before 6 o'clock because I used to go by the fact that how many views I get, that if I get them out by 6, I got more views, which meant that must be when you guys are wanting to watch my videos. So, but I can't help it at the moment, and I'll keep going, and I'll catch up with you later. Thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing. Thank you. What are we going to call this one? This was StarQuip from 7191. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification. Also, there's a link there for my Discord. I hope you enjoyed my videos. I hope you leave some comments, good or bad. It all helps me create better videos.